I am pretty much without question San Diego's #1 Magic representative in regards to a retail establishment. There are other retailers throughout San Diego that do sell Magic, but they are a multi-platform store, I call it. Their computer runs different programs. My computer runs 2 programs, basically. I run comic books and comic-related material and Magic the Gathering. It's basically the backbone of this particular store. It's the game with the most longevity, it's got the most teeth, it's got the most history, and by the state of the stores, you can probably tell it's got the most players. It's a legacy game. As kids start playing games like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, things of that nature, they eventually start saying, well, what are the older kids doing? What are the big kids doing? What are the other people doing? Oh, they're playing this game called Magic. Boom. They get into it, and I get them all. There are lots of tournaments and whatnot, but as it comes to a house of Magic, a place where it's the most seriously treated game, this is it. It's been around for just shy of about 16 years. I've been playing for the extent of the game for the 15.5 years that it's been out. I've been teaching it for 13 years. I've got, in what I would estimate to be a pretty educated opinion, the best players in San Diego. The best players from any area. They come here to play against each other and test their skills, sharpen their knives, so to speak. I've had kind of a worldwide audience because they, when they're serious Magic players, they research online, where is there to go in San Diego, what do we do, what is the deal, where can we go to play a good game? And they'll come up with a list of different stores, but always at the top is mine. This is like the place to play Magic in San Diego. As a business, I've been open just, I just celebrated my 3-year anniversary on October 1st. I've been crazy friends, as it were. It was always one of those things where I'd be working at somebody else's comic store, somebody's hobby store, or whatever, and, you know, typical kid, I'm going to have my own store someday. You know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open my own store, you wait and see, and da-da-da, and they're like, oh, you're so funny, and it's never going to happen, and all that crap. Then, a couple decades later, I, through sheer act of will, opened my own store. It's kind of funny, on an anecdotal note. We just recently went to go pick up my daughter at school. She goes to Daylord, very close to her. And there's a lot of parents that show up that have different jobs and do different things and stuff like that. And there's still kind of a mystique to owning your own business until you tell somebody that you own a comic book and a card shop or a hobby shop. And then the comments come along like, oh, that's cute. Oh, how quaint, how nice. And the funny thing is, I think there's a very big misconception about, no, I should not say that. There's a very correct conception over how most stores like this are operated. Poorly, inefficiently, and lacking in social regard and customer service. All of these people are my #1 priority. Customer service is the #1 concern in this store. Secondary being the product and stuff. I mean, I've got to have the stuff that people want to buy. But if I'm unwilling to take care of the customer to the fullest, then they're going to sense it. I'll send people to other stores if I need to. I will recommend other businesses to them because I want them to know that they are my #1 concern, whether or not they're spending money here. Their happiness or contentment, their ability to be able to go, oh, I can trust Crazy Fred. He hooked me up. That's what's important to me. So, on that note. Get your sexy up. Get your sexy up.